Ryan Garcia bullied Devin Haney in a number of ways in this fight. Additionally, Devin Haney is the reason why the best do not fight the best. This is your boy JG. In this video, we'll just recap the events from this weekend, Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney, and the lead up to this bout. Let's go. Welcome back to the channel, y'all. If it's your first time, please come and be so kind, like, subscribe, hit that bell icon to be notified of when all the content drops. And let's just get into it. This weekend, upset in boxing, was supposed to be a 140-pound bout for the WBC belt that Devin Haney had. Ryan Garcia came in overweight, wasn't eligible. I did a live stream Saturday evening after the fight because I was a little unsure about what happens with the belt at that point. But from what I can gather, the belt is now vacant. But I want to talk about two things primarily. Ryan Garcia and his lead up to this bout. And in boxing today, why the best really don't fight the best anymore. Devin Haney is a classic example of this. Now, let's start with Ryan Garcia. For the duration of his camp, he made it very clear he didn't even try to hide it. I'm just really going to do whatever the hell I want. You can't do anything about it. I'm going to do what I want. I'm going to drink. I'm going to party. I'm going to clap cheeks. I'm going to do whatever I need to. When it came time for the weigh-in, he made no attempt to make weight. And I talked about this in two previous videos. He came in a significant amount of weight over, paid out to 1.5, which was pocket change to him because he knew he put himself in a position to take advantage of his tremendous size advantage. The reality of the situation, if you looked at Ryan Garcia, I'd be very curious of what it looked like the night of, but he was probably 165, 170 pounds the night, or when he got into the ring that evening. Much bigger, probably from a weight perspective and a size perspective than one Devin Haney. Ryan Garcia has put himself in a position to where he's one of the few fighters where you can really truly say belts don't matter. He's never been a world champion or held a major world title. He demands a lot of eyes because of his social media presence. And he figured out a way to take Bill and Devin Haney and make them do what he wanted them to do. You got to think about it like this. Ryan Garcia just got the lion's share of the money, even though he wasn't the champion. That's Bill and Devin conceding that we're not much of a draw, but we want to see if we can capitalize on the momentum of Ryan Garcia and the social media following and kind of build off of that. They were unable to do that. So that's how he bullied him first. He got the money, the lion's share of the money. Then it's reported that he bet on himself $2 million to win 12. So he came up right there. When he decided to not make weight, he made a decision. I'm not going to 140. I'm not even going to try. He told Devin and Bill, I don't give a shit what you guys are talking about. I'm going to do what I want to do. And me personally, I would have had no issue with Devin saying, damn, almost 4 pounds over, 3.5 pounds over. Yeah, I'm cool. We can go ahead and scrap the whole card. I'm good. Devin and Bill were on a mission apparently to go in there and show Ryan Garcia a lesson. And I think that they bit off more than they can chew. I did a video just hours before the bout. Was this a mistake? Taking this fight against Ryan Garcia, there was very little upside for Devin Haney, who I think is more close to a boxing purist from the perspective of he values prestige, he values belts, he values putting his name in record books for being a champion or undisputed champion or doing certain things that Ryan Garcia apparently doesn't give a shit about. He's made that clear. When he chose not to make weight, he knew he wasn't going to be fighting for the belt, and it didn't matter. In his mind, that being Ryan Garcia, he's fighting for something more, and that's what's up. So you got bullied in the business if you're Devin and Bill Haney. They bullied you there. And then inside the square circle, you got bullied again. Now, that's a beautiful segue into the second thing that I wanted to address. Devin the Dream Haney, like I mentioned before, is one of the fighters, if you enjoy boxing, that you want to follow and kind of celebrate. He's ducked nobody. He's chased after the biggest fights, whether he got them or not, it's relevant. But he's fought guys that were considered better than him or too tough or had more notoriety than he did. He fought those guys. He chased him down, fought him, became undisputed, defended the belt twice. Kambosos he beat twice, and he beat Lomachenko, moved to 140. He fought a dangerous Regis Prograis and made it look easy. That's what you're looking for in the sport of boxing. Not guys ducking, taking 2 years off, making excuses, faking injuries. Devin Haney is none of those things. But here's where you run into a bit of the issue. Devin Haney went out, had a bad night against a much bigger Ryan Garcia, who utilized his unique talent, skills, and abilities, his speed and his power, to take advantage of Devin Haney's really, for a professional prize fighter, his defensive prowess is average to below average. I have numerous Devin Haney videos up on my channel where I say he's an extremely offensively talented fighter. I said that caveat on purpose because he is deficient defensively in significant areas. That most of which he can get away with because of his defensive reflexes and his ability to control his opponents with his jab. Ryan Garcia erased all of that with his unique skill sets and abilities. Styles make fights. This is a tough matchup for Devin Haney, and they have history, 3-3. But now Devin Haney's essentially been turned into a meme. Devin Haney's a meme. You go to X, Twitter, whatever you call it, Instagram, Devin Haney is a meme. He's getting absolutely destroyed. In this day and age where we demand the most and the best from fighters to go out there and put on performances and give us a reason to celebrate, the reward is very low when you have fighters who go out here and fight the best guys and get destroyed and knocked out and dropped and look crazy. As boxing fans, the first thing we do is run and go make a meme about it. And this is not to say that I feel terribly sorry for Devin Haney or any fighter who has to taste defeat at some point in time. They're professional prize fighters. They make millions of dollars. So I get and I understand that. But you cannot have it both ways. Pressuring fighters into situations that are difficult and challenging and tough, which could either make them great or have them reassess where they're at in their professional career and then shit on them viciously when it doesn't go their way. It's like I think about everybody wants to see Canelo Alvarez, David Benavidez, that fight play out and what it would look like. Everybody wants to see that. We're never getting that fight unless you're giving Canelo a half a B, $350 million, which is not going to happen. But imagine he says, you know what, the fans want this fight, and I'm going to give it to the fans because I consider myself to be the pinnacle of boxing. David Benavidez is on the rise. They do a great press tour. The lead-up's amazing, and he gets destroyed by David Benavidez. And you have fans and fans alike all over the internet just destroying Canelo Alvarez because now he's a meme, look crazy, and punched all around the ring. Now, that entire situation is hypothetical in nature, but I think you understand what I'm getting at. Besides, if you take a look at the picture here, besides those shoes that Devin Haney's wearing, he deserves way more respect than he's getting for going out there, accepting the fight against a guy who refused to fight at the contractually obligated weight, did whatever he wanted to do, made the fight that much more dangerous with very little upside. And the reward for Devin Haney, besides his paycheck, is getting absolutely brutalized on the internet. Now, small caveat to that. I do want to be honest. There was so much shit talking that took place from both sides. But the reality situation is this. You have to be prepared to go in there and back up everything that you say. And one of the things that I think about Devin Haney, I don't think he's really a shit talker like that. I don't even think that's his deal. I don't even think he get down like that. But he got pulled into the game by Ryan Garcia, and shout out to Bill Haney, his dad, very supportive of his son. Does his best to try to support the best way he knows how. And you start talking crazy and you're not getting in there lacing up the gloves. I'm not a fan of that. I'm not going to be talking about what my son's about to do X, Y, and Z. If he want to talk crazy, he got to talk crazy. I'm worried about getting him prepared mentally, physically, and spiritually. That's all I'm checking for. But I think you put unnecessary pressure on the fighter, the young man that has to go in there and execute at a high level under the bright lights. Because if you think about Devin Haney's perspective, the deck was definitely stacked. He's a large favorite to win. He appears to be the more disciplined fighter. He has a decent amount of momentum too, coming in after a Regis Prograis fight. Tremendous training camp, not drinking, not freaking out, not getting evaluated for mental health issues and all this crazy stuff. They look at you and they say, you're supposed to beat Ryan Garcia. You're supposed to win this fight. You're supposed to cook this dude. He's not as good as you. He's not as polished as you are. He a one-trick pony. And that's getting fed to you. That's all in your mind. It can make it difficult to go out there and perform. I'm not making excuses. I think Ryan Garcia is a puzzle that Devin may not be able to solve. He can go on and beat everyone else, beat everybody. It just might not be Ryan Garcia. It could be one of those deals. But we got to wait and see. I think we as boxing fans probably got to do a better job of giving credit where credit's due, celebrating the guy that we're checking for while enjoying the sport of boxing as a whole. Devin Haney fell short. Ryan Garcia looks to be a genius at the moment in time. For those who said also, I don't agree with the fact that Cats are saying, yeah, he was playing crazy. I think Ryan Garcia got something wrong with him for real. But he was able to kind of channel that and take advantage and put it on Devin Haney. But this is your boy JG. This is the Punch Report. Let me know your thoughts on this bout, how Devin Haney kind of got handled in the business aspect of it and then subsequently handled it in the ring. What do you see next for Ryan Garcia? What do you see next for Devin Haney? Put that down in the comment section. It's your boy JG. We out.